Hello everybody and welcome to Uprising 144K. I'm Hydrogen Man. All right guys, before I begin, I'm not giving you any medical advice. I'm not making any medical claims. And with that being said, today we're going to talk about shingles. This is actually really important for many reasons. One, I've heard a lot of stories about it throughout the years, but lately there seems to be a pretty big uptick, and I was able to see how hydrogen and even potentially Brown's gas, how they're actually affecting shingles in different ways actually, which I find a little odd, but I'm gonna share this information with you guys today. The first thing I'll say is that clearly the studies are on pure hydrogen. They're not on Brown's gas. In fact, Brown's gas and hydrogen are not the same thing. I think this needs to be clarified because I keep getting emails and people actually seem to have a misunderstanding. I think it's because the Brown's gas people are always trying to piggyback on the hydrogen studies, even though it doesn't really support what they're making. But here's where I've actually seen the issue. The people using Brown's gas, especially when you use lye, you never want to use lye to make either hydrogen or even Brown's gas. It's toxic, it's dirty, it's caustic, you just never want to do it, and it's unnecessary. You only use lye if your product or your machine is cheaply made and not using the proper technology. But the important aspect is, from what I've been seeing, is that the lye devices or the Brown's gas lye devices actually appear to make viruses worse. I've been seeing this continually for a while, so whether it's making shingles worse, making even the flu worse, or any other type of virus that I've been seeing lately. And that's because, in my opinion, you really don't filter out all the lye or anything that's coming out of these machines, and that just makes things worse in the body. But with that being said, let's talk more about pure hydrogen today, and even the testimonial today that I have to share with you and the information I've been seeing. In regards to the science of hydrogen, what you are going to see is that it appears to have some antiviral effects. So there is data in regards to that. What I personally saw is, I know somebody who's actually in their 70s, a female. She recently got shingles. Immediately I told her, you're going to want to get on hydrogen. And she did. She immediately started drinking the water. She is using the pure hydrogen from the Lourdes Hydrofix because, well, for one, it's the best. It's much cleaner, much safer. And that's the weird part, right? Is that pure hydrogen shows to have positive effects, like antiviral effects, whereas Brown's gas is making it worse. So I find that kind of suspicious and fishy. But again, I think it's just a lie. That's what I think it is, just because of the dirtiness. But with the pure hydrogen, the data, that's the data. And from what I'm seeing is, shingles is something, guys, that's really, really bad. If you've ever gone through it, I've been reading a lot about it lately. And basically this woman started getting recovery within one week. And that was a really big deal, because everything that I'm reading, it could be a very long time and a lot of suffering if you get something like shingles. And it's really quite sad. I mean, I was reading that even people start feeling suicidal because of all the pain that they're feeling. And for me, this really broke my heart, because people don't know that there's something out there like hydrogen that maybe could potentially help. But from what I'm seeing, this woman started recovering in 1 week, which was really remarkable, totally dramatic. And I saw that it wasn't spreading anymore. So it never made it to her chest, never made it to her back, never made it to her face. And some of the risks of shingles that I discovered that are really a big deal are things like strokes and heart attacks, which is another thing that hydrogen has not only been shown to really be effective for, but that's literally what it's been approved for in Japan, is for strokes and heart attacks. So we know medically that it has a really profound effect on such things. So it's nice to know that there's options out there, because people who are suffering from such things don't know that there's options out there like that. So please share, guys. Let people out there know about it. It seems to be a huge uptick from all the research I've been doing. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for supporting the channel, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the next one.